in the bed, meditate, I think I should. No, we ain't friends, got me on.
What's going on, guys? It's Bryson Fitz Records, and I'm here to ask, what the is happening to Opium next? So in this video, I just want to go over the state of Opium, their releases, what's going on, the rollouts, what we can expect next, because it's been a hot time for Opium right now, and I think the next move might be something big, which we gonna get right into. So just gonna go through the acts, and what they've done recently. So, Homixide Gang just recently dropped, SNOT or None, and they've been on tour for that album. Tour ends in like 2 weeks. So they've been doing their thing. I don't think they're gonna drop again anytime soon, really. Maybe like next year, maybe the end of the year, but I don't think that's gonna be next. So I'm just gonna already get them out the way, cross them off the list of what might be next. But, I've said it before, Opium is promotion for Carti, and Carti is promotion for Opium. It's a symbiotic relationship, they help each other out, they work with each other. It's one big fan base, you know what I'm saying? So Homixide Gang is doing their thing right now. I don't think they're dropping next. So next, we look at Destroy Lonely, which just dropped his very long album, If Looks Could Kill, highly anticipated album. Now, I feel like this came out a little soon because No Stylist dropped after Ken Carson's X, and Lone already dropped again, and Homixide Gang dropped pretty recently as well, and they already dropped again. So these two acts kind of dropped back to back, and I feel like Lone might go on tour again soon. I know he just got off 2 tours last year, but it might be time for another tour. I could definitely see that happening. But what I think is going to happen is I think he might be opening for a certain someone. You could guess who that certain someone is. But we gonna get to that, and Ken Carson, I'm just gonna completely almost remove him from this conversation because he said he's not dropping anytime soon.
I want to let them know I got shit coming, but yeah, I ain't gonna act like it's soon because it ain't coming soon. I ain't gonna lie, shit not coming soon, but it's gonna be perfect timing. No, I feel it. No.
Could that be a lie because he is a pathological liar? Maybe. Honestly, maybe, but I don't know. I just don't know because a part of me thinks that If Looks Could Kill was kind of rushed to get out fast. Lone was having his moment, the song was going viral, whatever, he dropped a single. Ken Carson also dropped a single too, and also it's like, I almost feel like Lone was kind of rushed to drop this early. I feel like he could have waited a little bit longer, but I'm saying that because I think Carti might be dropping next. Now, it is entirely possible that Opium Twins, the collaborative mixtape from Ken Carson and Lone could be dropping next.
What else are you working on right now? Obviously the tour's going on, so are you prepping? Like, are you recording on the road? You got the
hell yeah, I'm recording
set up in the bus?
On the tour bus, in the hotel room. I'm working on my next album. That shit called Whiskey Killed. Then I'm finna drop a project with my twin, Ken Carson. But it's like, that's what I'm doing. Then my next 2 tours that I got going on. So I'm just moving.
When you and Ken work on the joint project, right? What is like the difference for you creatively compared to working on like your shit?
Shit.
Like, who takes the lead? Or does it...
It ain't no lead.
Is it different? Like, every song's different.
Every song is fucking different. And the difference between, like, me working with Ken or working by myself or working with anybody else is, like, bro, that's my real partner. So it's like, bro, when I'm working with this nigga, it ain't like we working. We in the studio playing the game, smoking weed.
What game you guys playing?
2K, Call of Duty, Fortnite, whatever the fuck. Bro, I've been sleeping at this nigga house and shit. So it's like, this is my real bro.
So
like,
who's better at 2K?
Ken, for sure. He's the best ever. I suck at 2K.
But, Carti has been trolling us, posting the cover arts and stuff, and he said this shit was coming Q1. That's what DJ Academic said. But, something got in the way of that. So that didn't happen. But, since then, we did get a lot of the DJ Swamp Izzo confirmation and hints. And he basically said, this is the window right here. And you're most likely watching this video in this window. So I don't really know if I believe him, but it's entirely possible. I mean, Swamp Izzo is confirmed to be on these tracks. He was in the beginning of the Rockstar tracks. So it's entirely possible. I don't really want to believe that, but I think Carti is gonna drop next. I really do. I'm sorry, call me delusional, call me whatever you want, but out of the Opium artists, the next project to come out, I think it is going to be Carti. And I say that because I think Carti's gonna tour. I mean, he has performances lined up for July, these big festival shows, which are all within the same time period. Of course, Rolling Loud, he's headlining that. So it's like, this summer window, I don't think DJ Swamp Izzo's May window might be completely accurate, but later on this summer, looking at June, early July, maybe. That's my theory, because I think Carti's gonna drop the album, do these performances, and then I think he might literally go on tour. I mean, let's be real, I think he might go on tour. I think Lonely and Ken and Homixide Gang are going to open. You know, Homixide Gang's going to wrap up their tour. Ken's not dropping next. You know, it could be a discussion if Ken's going to drop after Carti. Most likely, you know, he does already have a single out that dropped on Valentine's Day, and he hasn't dropped since fucking October last year, and that was only 5 songs. It was a fucking deluxe to X. Lone's having his huge moment right now. Homixide Gang are being Homixide Gang right now, but I think it only makes sense for after all of these tours these Opium artists have gone on, to come back together and open for Carti on a tour, you know, much like the King Vamp tour, except, you know, I know they all didn't open at each stop, but I'm talking about a full Opium tour. It could literally be called the Opium Tour, where it's like every artist on Opium is opening every single tour stop. That would be fire. I could see that happening, but like, yeah, the thing with Carti is like, I'm not gonna get my hopes up. That's just me kind of looking at this from an analytical business perspective, is I think Carti's dropping this summer. I do. I really do, you know, call me crazy. So just to wrap up, Homixide Gang, I don't think they're dropping anytime soon. Lone, he's not dropping anytime soon. Ken Carson, he's not dropping anytime soon. It's like these 3 Opium artists are not dropping anytime soon, and it's not like Carti to just let the label just like mellow. So it's either gonna happen to me, as I think Lone's gonna go on his own tour, maybe bring Ken Carson with him, and that's gonna be a thing, or Carti's gonna drop, and then he's gonna do his tour with all the Opium artists. That's my theories. All right. I just wanted to get on here and give you guys a little bit, not really a news update because not much has really come out with, but Opium's in an interesting spot since Homixide Gang and Destroy Lonely dropped, and Destroy Lonely's been having a big moment, so I wanted to come on here and like kind of think about the label as a whole, and of course Carti. We need him to drop, man. It's fucking depressing, you know, we've been waiting years for that shit. If he goes and does these big festival performances and performs Whole Lotta Red for the umpteenth thousandth time, like, it's dead, bro. I'm sorry, it's dead to me. Like, I love Whole Lotta Red, of course I do, but like, bro, it's dead to me. That's about all I got for you guys today. If you enjoyed watching, make sure you subscribe to the bell so you don't miss any videos, any updates, anything like that. Go in the description, follow my TikTok and my Spotify, my Twitter, get that new music weekly updated playlist, and join my Discord down there too. And yeah, it's been Bryce. Peace.
Come up with that hot shit, all they do is talk shit. You can never stop it, boy, just stop. High-end drug, call that HD vision. All these other motherfuckers full of indecision. These are flowing through your city like drug money. Made a meal off rap, fuck drug money. And now you hit me like I got you whatever you need.